What's going on, guys? You're listening to Unprofessional with Daniel Sala, the special edition, very first podcast version of Unprofessional with Daniel Sala. And CELTICS, man, they went to Madison Square Garden and they did it. I mean, they put on an offensive clinic. I mean, the likes of, we've had great offensive performances, but this one apparently set the franchise record for most 3 points made. We made 27, which is insane if you think about it. I just liked the way we looked as a team, like I said, offensively, because defensively we're not there yet. The Celtics, they're just playing through. They're just playing heavy. It was a very intense physical game, and I like games like that. I like when the refs just let the players play through it, because when you get games like that, guys get more into it, and you get better performances. I think personally. Celtics were led by Jaylen Brown with 30 points in 37 minutes. That guy, I tell you what, I've been a very big fan of Jaylen Brown I've been watching the Celtics since the year before Kyrie came, because it was that team, and Kyrie had just won with LeBron, and he wanted to, go on and be a leader. And so this guy, I've watched this guy grow up. I've watched this guy just play through mistakes, and I just like the way he plays. He plays hard, and you know that he's going to play hard every time he's out there, every possession, and he's cool, calm, and collected about it. He will get into a game and get, mad at calls, and but after every possession, it's just business, you know what I mean? He loves the game. I love Jaylen Brown. And Tatum had 26 points in 37 minutes. He's looking good, man. That first half was a little slow, but he came back that second half and tore it up. I mean, this guy, he's going to work hard like Brown. He's going to just go out there. And the vibe that I got from this team last night was they were just going to throw shots. And if they landed, they landed. If they didn't, they didn't. And I think they're just going out there having fun with it. And that's what you like to see. The defense will come. And I've always been a proponent of good defense will win you championships. I've always thought that. And under Joe Mazzulla, he's just first-year coach. And the Celtics were obviously blindsided, and Marcus Smart came out with that interview. He paraphrasing, saying what's going on here, right? And he thought that Ime was going to get the year suspension, and then he would come back. But rumors are he's going to be signed by the Nets, who are dealing with their own, just a situation, right? So I think Joe he's finding his way, and the Celtics players are really embracing what he's bringing. I've seen a really heavy emphasis on 3-point shots, like I said, and I think the defense will come with just playing through everything. And these boys, like I say, they are giving you just effort, which is great. Blake Griffin, he even hit some 3-pointers, which was cool to see. He had 7 points in 15 minutes. Marcus Smart, 13 points, 11 assists. So that's awesome. We're sharing the ball. And I think, like I say, defense will win these championships, and also sharing the ball, I think. If you are passing the ball and finding opportunities for your people, you're going to you're going to reap the rewards. Derek White, 7 points. We got Brogdon is, I think, one of the best trades we've made recently, because this guy, coming from Utah, where he started, he was a starter, and then he comes to the Celtics and is just he comes off the bench and he's gonna work hard. He gives you that starter mentality, but he's bringing it to our second unit, which is really what we need. I mean, we've always had a solid team, and I've always believed that the Celtics have had just a very talented team, but we needed some more oomph to our second unit. And Malcolm Brogdon is just crazy. He's good at bringing the fire to the second unit. 14 points in 28 minutes. And even Grant Williams, 12 points in 28 minutes. So we're definitely sharing the ball. We're making quality shots. And like I said, I think that the defense will come in time. And the Knicks, man, they were they're no slouches either. They came in and they're like, okay, we're playing in the Garden, our Garden, right? Madison Square Garden. So just we're going to give it our all. And I think that they thought the Celtics would take them kind of for granted or just take them lightly. And they're like, no way, dude. Like Julius Randle, 29 points. It's like, these dudes are scoring. And you got RJ Barrett had 27 points. Isaiah Hartenstein, 10. And then Jalen Brunson, 22. So, Derrick Rose, like, he was going off. This Knicks team is very talented. And it was just cool to see Derrick Rose just have some time to like be Derrick Rose, and it was cool because he was playing like his old self. He was scoring, he was making quality. He made a 3. Like, it was just very awesome. I was very impressed with this Knicks team, and I also just have to say Clyde Frazier on color commentary was amazing. Like, he was making his jokes and just the way he analyzes it and puts, his expert twist on things. Like, it's just cool. And he makes me laugh. And him and Mike Green together was awesome. But it was a hard-fought game, like I said. The Celtics won 133 to 118. And great offensive game, like I said. And defense will come, I think, just playing hard and just playing through everything. And I think if we just keep giving that effort and that same effort, we're going to reap the rewards, right? So, great game at Madison Square Garden. I have respect for the Knicks. That they played hard, man. They were very good. But we got the Grizzlies on Monday. They are going to be we're going there. So, they're going to be it's going to be a hard-fought game, I think, too. Because you got Ja Morant. And anytime you got him in a game, and I've always thought those Grizzlies were just very hard, gritty. They got young guys, but they also got Steve Adams. So, and Steve Adams is just a machine too. Like, I love that guy. And I just think it's going to be a good game. Definitely check that out. And a little bit of other news I want to talk about too. The other day, I heard the news that Aaron Carter passed away, and at 34. And I just wanted to get my thoughts. And, I don't know a lot about Aaron Carter. When I was a kid, all the girls my age loved Aaron Carter, right? So, like, it was one of those things. But he was always in the periphery of, like, where I was. So it's kind of nostalgia. His name brings nostalgia to me. So it's just very sad. And thoughts go out to his family, his friends. And just want to, just say that I'm thinking about you guys. And I hope this no one wants to experience something like this, and it just sucks. But rest in peace, Aaron Carter. And yes, but as far as like music I'm listening to, I've been on like this Iron Maiden kick lately. I went to Co-op Records, and I picked up Number of the Beast and Somewhere in Time. And it made me laugh because it just takes me back, because I have these cousins, Jimmy and James, and we have conversations about Iron Maiden because Jimmy is this big, like he grew up with Iron Maiden, right? So he came in on Number of the Beast, and then as they kept going, and Power Slave came out, as a great album, and then he said Somewhere in Time, like when the synthesizers came in on the intro, right, of the first song, it's just like, oh, like like they brought synthesizers to metal. And I respect the opinion. I totally get having a bands that you love and then for years, right? And then they go off and, make an album that's like, ow. So it's just cool because I like all, like, I think Somewhere in Time is a decent album. Like, I do like Number of the Beast, Peace of Mind, and Power Slave more. Like, they're just classic albums, right? But I have respect for Somewhere in Time, but it's just funny. It made me laugh. It made me smile. So if you are into, like, cool, old heavy metal with, like, solos, the energy of it all, definitely check that out. Check out the first three, right? Number of the Beast, Peace of Mind, and then Power Slave. But I do want to throw in some bonus albums by Maiden, actually. Their first album, Iron Maiden, and then the second one, Killers. It was before Bruce Dickinson came in, but they had this singer named Paul Di'Anno, and dude was great. He brought like a punk edge to Iron Maiden, I thought, because honestly, those two albums were the first Maiden albums I went out and bought on CD, and I would jam those, man. Those were great albums. But yeah, those are my bonus Iron Maiden albums for this week. But alright guys, it's been cool. It's been good talking to you. I will be posting regularly these episodes on my YouTube and my Facebook at Unprofessional with Daniel Salas. So type those up, give me a follow, give me a like, subscribe, whatever. And with that, you guys be good out there. It's been nice talking to you. Be safe and be good to each other. I will talk to you very soon.